I'm motherfucking FBS. We got beef, you best be stressed. I've exposed all these clowns up and down from east to west. Mob tube is my house and you're nothing but a guest. All you bitches can't stop watching me, you're all fucking obsessed. So get up off my dick and stop talking shit, or hop into the chat and grab the motherfucking link. Yeah, I'm the only motherfucker on MobTube who isn't miserable and lonely or a phony from SlobTube. It's a community full of misfits and there's unity among dipshits. I'm always under scrutiny and I'm about to go ballistic, cause I'm losing my mind, constantly dealing with this sick shit. Everywhere you look, there's another fucking nitwit, acting like he's big shit, talking about he's in the mob, he should get his wig split. Fake gangsters, straight wanksters, I'd like to thank yous, cause of your never-ending bullshit. I'm laughing all the way to the bank, cause I'm motherfucking FBS. We got beef, you best be stressed. I've exposed all these clowns up and down from east to west. MobTube is my house and you're nothing but a guest. All you bitches can't stop watching me, you're all fucking obsessed. So get up off my dick and stop talking shit, or hop into the chat and grab the motherfucking link. There's scumbags of all types in this disgusting fucking place, whining about all their gripes while probably smoking on that bass. These fucking punks stay talking shit every single day and night, then get all fucking offended when I decide to stay and fight. They're a bunch of pussy cowards who will attack your family first before you even speak their name, cause they're the motherfucking worst. They seem to think this shit's a game till they get verbally pistol whipped. They only have themselves to blame, but they'll still give you a guilt trip. Ain't it a motherfucking shame? You should have just kept your mouth shut, but you talk shit and got flamed. Now I virtually burned your house up. Welcome to motherfucking MobTube. This is what this platform became. I'm motherfucking FBS. We got beef, you best be stressed. I've exposed all these clowns up and down from east to west. MobTube is my house and you're nothing but a guest. All you bitches can't stop watching me, you're all fucking obsessed. So get up off my dick and stop talking shit, or hop into the chat and grab the motherfucking link.
Yizzo, and I'm out. Fucking punks. I ain't the one.
Salute! Oh no, pizza's coming to get me. Oh no, Tony Pizza is deadly. Oh no, fuck this, I better get ready, cause oh no, pizza's gonna behead me. Oh no, pizza's coming to get me. Oh no, Tony Pizza is deadly. Oh no, fuck this, I better get ready, cause oh no, pizza's gonna behead me. Pizza, so you think you're a wise guy? How come you backed out when you could've came here with 5 guys? Speaking of 5 guys, since you're on your way, bring me a burger and don't forget about my fries. And boy, oh boy, 5 guys get you excited. And boy, oh boy, 5 guys, you'll be delighted. You have chicken skin yet? You homeless punk fairy, you're probably into bears, fat, bloated, and hairy. Tony Pizza is the tranny, that blue stand-up guy. Sacchio admitted, you know it's him who did it. And pizza is the dude that your love vendors were planted by. Yes, oh no, pizza's coming to get me. Oh no, Tony Pizza is deadly. Oh no, fuck this, I better get ready, cause oh no, pizza's gonna behead me. Oh no, pizza's coming to get me. Oh no, Tony Pizza is deadly. Oh no, fuck this, I better get ready, cause oh no, pizza's gonna There's pineapple on this pizza, cause he's a fucking fruit. Shacked up with Hector, taking it in his poop chute. He is scum, a crumb, a useless fucking bum. Any neighborhood he moves to instantly becomes a slum. Drinking rum and coke, cause your favorite things are coke and rum. Talk about FBS all day, till your face is numb. No teeth in your mouth, you probably couldn't chew a plum. Can barely read or write, cause this motherfucker is dumb. Keep fucking with people and one day you will succumb. In Greenwich Village screaming, Charlie, they took my thumb. Oh no, pizza's coming to get me. Oh no, Tony Pizza is deadly. Oh no, fuck this, I better get ready, cause oh no, pizza's gonna behead me. Oh no, pizza's coming to get me. Oh no, Tony Pizza is deadly. Oh no, fuck this, I better get ready, cause oh no, pizza's gonna behead me.
Hey yo, my man, are you a made guy? You're always in hiding, are you afraid I We'll find out where you live. Go and grab a shiv and stab you in your motherfucking eye.
Tough guy.
You are lazy, you're crazy, and never cease to amaze me. Crying about your hard knock life like your name is Jay-Z. I remember back in the day when you used to praise me. Now you talk shit on the daily like you think you can phase me.
Uh-oh, Tony P's is gonna erase me.
Somebody call JC, somebody call JC, cause I need the Bloods and Crips to strap up and come save me.
Tell the truth, little bitch, you would never fucking face me.
You're a phony, a fraud, a fugazi, and I'm FBS, no one can ever replace me.
Fat Bald-Sicilian, and I'm out. Stay bumming fuckface, I hope you die, clown. Peace, 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 peace. Yes!
Holy shit. Yizzo, good morning, everyone. God damn it. What, with my fucking internet now? There's going to be an issue with that? Jesus fucking Christ. Holy shit. Can you guys see me and hear me okay? For the love of Christ. Fuck me. Fuck. I don't know what's going on now. I need you guys to tell me. I don't know if you even see me. I could be frozen. I don't know what's going on. Okay, everything's good, Sally? 45 people. Well, if I would have started the show on time, we'd have a lot fucking more. But it's not, I don't want to say it's not my fault, but it's really not. I'll kind of, well, I couldn't start the show on time. Okay. I had kind of an emergency here. And, well, no, an absolute emergency here. And restart Sonny Grasso. Do I have to? And I'm not bullshitting you guys. It was something serious, and I couldn't start the show. So I was communicating with Miss Can't Be Wrong, and I dropped a little comment in the chat letting you guys know I'd be late. At first, I just rescheduled the show for 10:45, and then it wasn't enough time. So here I am now. I'm, here 45 minutes after I was supposed to be, but I apologize. Yeah. And they're happening more and more often lately, Sally. I swear to God. Oh. Sometimes I feel burnt out, Michelle remembers. Good morning. Gerard. Well, let me go over these first. Hold on. Gerard gifted 5 Fat Bald-Sicilian memberships. Thank you, Gerard. I'm not sure if I could still see who got them, but I appreciate you more than you know. Sally, $10. Good morning. Match or something to show appreciation for the entertainment. Sounds good. And as you guys know, Sally is one of the biggest sponsors of this show. So when she says match or something, she means it. IWD Liquidators. Chris, good morning. Did you hear about Chatting with Stacks being on a Vice premiere show on Tuesday? Something about motorcycles. I didn't see it. My buddy told me about it. No, but I'm not surprised. He's like Tony Pizza. He sneaks his way into some good shit, but he just can't do anything with it. You know what I mean? He's met a lot of different people, celebrities and rappers and shit. And he's had some interviews with just incredible people, but he sucks at doing the interviews, and he can never turn anything good that happens to him into anything permanent. He can't. He's terrible. So no, I didn't hear about that, but it sounds interesting. Let me start at the top. Sally, Miss Can't Be Wrong, BB from VA, Lance 33, Gerard, of course. Classy Girl Anna. Dave. Pizza said today that he promised God that when he got out of prison, he wouldn't kill anyone anymore. He has severe mental issues. He does. We're going to talk about all that. We're going to talk about the fact that he he attracts a lot of cops to him. Thank you for helping me, Miss Can't Be Wrong. S. Frank, what's up, bro? Well, it says S. Franks now. I don't know what happened. Did you accidentally misspell that? Michael Hensley, we love you more. That's okay, Sally. Nick Valente, what's up, bro? How you doing? Good to see you. Jamie P, Sonny Grasso, Mike Schlick, FBS. What's up, Mike Schlick? You woke Joe, cancel culture, Devado Eater. No, it was a bad morning, man. When I tell you a bad morning, it was a bad morning. But I'm not going to let it put me in a negative mindset. I'm not going to let it ruin the rest of the day. I'm going to try not to anyway. It is beautiful. It is sunny, and I do plan on skateboarding pretty much immediately after the show. And then I think me and Shanna, we need some quiet time tonight. And when I say quiet time, I mean just me and Shanna. Nobody else. Nobody else. Just me and her spending time with each other all alone. Nobody else. Nobody else. Nobody else. Okay? And I plan on having a good night. At least I certainly hope so. Maverick, good morning. Tony B. Oh, did you? Oh my God. I hope you're okay, bro. You all right? Oh, yeah. I heard that. I heard Mark Schumacher died. Yeah. I don't know if it's true, but Tony B, I'm sorry I didn't see your message. I think I have a few from last night I have to respond to, guys. I went to bed kind of early, so don't hold it against me. And then this morning I was, what's the word I'm looking for? I was jolted awake by pounding on my front door and a sudden emergency. So, whatever. But I didn't get to look at my messages yet. FBS, I understand. What time should I be there? Whenever you're ready. Whenever you can show up, you can hang out with me and Shadow. Sally, you're a trip. Joe Bag of Donuts. Hello, people. What's up, Joe? How you doing? Yeah, so, God almighty. Anyway, I didn't get to look at your message, Tony B. I'm sorry, but I heard Mark Schumacher died. If that's true, rest in peace, Mark Schumacher. What can I say? I don't take any pleasure in Mark Schumacher dying, that's for sure. I didn't know the guy like that. I think he had a good side to him, probably. I think he was, I don't know. I have my opinions. But if that's true, rest in peace, Mark Schumacher. I broke my leg, nose, pelvis, and spent 2 weeks in the hospital. Holy shit, bro. Wow. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Well, I hope you have a speedy recovery. Jesus Christ. Sounds like a fucking nightmare. I'm good, drinking my third cup of coffee. Third, huh? Nice. Yeah, Mike Slick. Was there any talk of him being sick? I don't know if there was. Somebody text me maybe what time was it? It was earlier last night. It was maybe 9 o'clock, I'm thinking. $8:55. Yeah, 8:55 p.m. Yeah, but I don't know if it's true, That's sad, though, because I heard the guy was very stressed out. Why? What was going on, Tony B? I haven't heard a thing about him in, Jesus Christ, a long fucking time. What was his situation? I'm sure, from what I know about him, I don't think he was in the best, condition of health. I don't think he was doing well physically. So I'm not shocked by it. He was not a healthy guy. No, he just disappeared. I texted him a few times with no response, and I knew something was up. He was severely overweight. and stressed out. He had no family and was lonely. Yeah, that's sad. That's another reason I'm not, gonna say anything bad or anything, even though he was a huge Tony Pizza supporter and all that. I feel bad for people like that. I really do. I really do. I mean, listen, if it wasn't for luck in a lot of our cases, we could be in the same goddamn position he was in. You know what I mean? If it wasn't for luck and I don't know. Things happening in our lives the way they did. I mean, no matter how good we're doing, there isn't that much that separates us from people who aren't doing well at all. There really isn't. You know what I mean? There really isn't. And I know what it's like to be fat and lonely. No, I do actually, but I'm making a joke. Listen, man, if I didn't get help when I did, who knows where I'd be? I mean, most likely dead, possibly in prison. But I, Gerard, you're a sick fuck. I could definitely be in a situation like Mark was in. Gerard, is it true he died of a celery and peanut overdose? Gerard, you're sick. That's hilarious. Listen, we got to make light of the situation and laugh a little bit, right? Yes, he says that because Mark Schumacher is the guy that, and I'll never forget it. I'll never forget it. I don't know why I remember it, like how a lot of people remember where they were the day Kennedy got assassinated. But I was outside on the left corner of my house over there. I was trying to, not trying to. I was installing a camera. And I was standing on a chair and I was listening to, I guess it was Pizza's show. And I heard Mark donated to him. And when Pizza read the message, it was something like, I'll give you more as soon as I get paid Friday. I'm eating peanut butter and celery or celery and peanut butter out of a jar right now. Something like that. And I was like, wow, my God, he's starving, this fucking guy. And he's giving Tony his last money. But again, I think he was lonely and I think he just wanted friends on here, Yeah. Aside from being a pizza supporter, I don't think he was a horrible person, just lonely. Yeah, exactly. I don't. Listen, man, some of these guys are just bad people. These people that support pizza and shit, some of them are just lost, and they, maybe they find friendship in the chat or with Tony. I don't know what it is. They support him and they do what they do, I don't understand why anybody would support him, but I don't think that everybody who ever supported him is pure evil. Just the majority of them. Like we've got some people in here right now that used to support Tony Pizza, but they saw the light. Yes, I would be braiding hair if it wasn't for the good luck I've had over the years. Yes, I would be in jail in York County Prison braiding the hair of a black man named Rizzo. And somehow from his name, I would come up with Yizzo. And for some reason after that, Cam would take that word and use it in all his songs. Also Grump, a couple of other people from that circle of friends, He hates pizza, was a supporter early. Pizza would say Mark donated, but that was to mess with him from what Mark was saying. But who knows? Yeah, who knows? Even if he was, who cares, I feel bad for the guy. I did for a long time. There was times when I got really irritated and I talked shit about him, but it wasn't hard to see what was going on in Mark's life, which, wasn't a whole lot. I think he was a truck driver and I think he, as a way to pass time, fucked around in Pizza's chat and spent a lot of time on MobTube. And, he was generous. He tried to help people, he donated to me a few times. So probably not a bad guy at all. It's really sad. I honestly wish, I wish there was some way we could have helped him, but I didn't even know he was going through any of that. I think the ones that support Tony Pizza are just a bunch of suckers. Most of them, and the ones who never see the light, yeah. But a lot of people, they caught on after a while. They're like, oh, okay, he's a fucking con artist. I enjoy seeing him argue with those prank callers. Thailand. Papa Saccio, who are you talking about? Who the fuck is he talking about? Mark is the one that brought Tony's teeth and then pizza doxed him. Wait a minute, what? Mark is the one that brought Tony's teeth and then pizza doxed him with the wrong documents? Oh my God. You mean bought Tony's teeth? What the fuck? Pizza. Oh, yesterday? Oh. Yeah, I only saw one of them. Anyway, guys. Donate if you can. I'd appreciate it. We have 102 people so far. And it would be nice because I'm going to be needing some money. So if you wouldn't mind and you can contribute and donate, it would mean a lot to me, especially since today I'm going to try to, and I hate doing this because I always feel guilty, especially if I didn't make much money. When I tell you that me and Shannon need some alone quality time together or quality time together alone, whatever you want to say, I mean it. And because of that, after this show, I am going to go skate for a little while. Shanna's out doing something as we speak. Unfortunately, she had to leave work this morning. She had no choice, really. She had to leave work. And after that, we're going to spend the day together. So hopefully, I'm not in a situation where I have no choice but to come on and do another show. Yeah, if you guys can tonight. Yeah, unless it's important, something I need to know. If it's just, stuff, whatever. I mean, if it could wait till tomorrow or something, I'd appreciate it, But if it's something I need to know, which you guys know what that kind of stuff is, then, of course, text me anytime. Sally gifted 1 Fat Bald Sicilian membership. Thank you, Sally. I appreciate you very, very much. So, a lot of men attract women to them. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of us throughout our lifetimes, we've been able to get girls, women, depending on our age, some of us have been more successful than others, whatever. But Tony Pizza attracts cops the way most men attract women. Okay? I've come to the conclusion that Tony Pizza is a cop magnet. And I think one of the reasons is because he always calls the cops. I don't know if he winds up in conversations with these people. Who knows? Who knows? But as far as what we know, BB from VA, $10 for blessings. Thank you, BB. I appreciate that very much. As far as what we know, I am not Gerard. He's had at least 3 cop friends. Okay, no, I know you. I know War. You're never bothering me, bro. He's had at least 3 cop friends. Okay, yesterday was eye-opening. It was like, wow, holy shit! This is another cop chasing this guy down, wanting to blow him. I mean, what is wrong in your life, Donald? Let me ask you, what is wrong? What is missing from your life? That you sit there and you listen to this punk motherfucker talk shit about children with cancer and every fucking thing else. And you can't wait to meet him. And as soon as you see him, you give him $300, $390, and you enable him to abuse people even more and spread more horrible, vile fucking just venom, just spew it all over fucking YouTube. Things about we all know the military, all that shit. Okay, this is what you did yesterday, Donald. You decided that you are going to leave work on your lunch break, as you say, and you're watching Tony Pizza on the phone. I figured out what happened. You see where he's driving. I guess you see street signs and maybe he's showing people stuff, and you see where he is in general, and you're driving around trying to find him. Then you find him and you basically give him a blowjob and then pay him $390 for the privilege of letting you blow him. I mean, what in the fuck is missing from your fucking life? We got Danny Joy, cop. Okay, Christopher George, cop. And now Donald Lettieri, whatever the fuck his name is, cop. I mean, what in the fuck is going on in the world? Donald, you don't look like a bad-looking guy. I mean, don't you have a wife or kids, or don't you get pussy ever? What in the fuck is going on with you? Your money, you think the best thing to do with it is to enable an animal like Tony Pizza to spread more hatred? Guys, let me tell you something. You know the way I feel about racist motherfuckers and the people who support them. It's the same as chomos and the people who support them knowing they're a chomo. If you're okay with it, you're the same thing. Okay? If you're okay with that racist shit he spews and all that homophobic nonsense, then you, I guarantee, share the same beliefs. And you work at a school, for fuck's sake. You work at a school, bro. And you're on YouTube giving money to a guy that has done all these things and said all these horrible things in 2025. Holy shit, man. I mean, I don't even think you realize how much trouble you could be in. This is why any of you guys who attach yourself to a dude like Tony Pizza, be aware of the fact your entire life could come crumbling down because of your association with him. Your entire life can fall apart and be destroyed. Because if people wanted to push the issue right here, you got problems, Donnie. Donnie, I can't shoot a prick, Donnie. You got problems because the things he has said and done on here can get everybody who's ever been associated with him canceled, so to speak. Okay? Donnie, you gave him $390 on the same day, I think on the same show even, that he was threatening to punch my mother in the face. Are you that classless, you fucking scumbag, you? Are you that classless? You think that's funny? What if he said it about your mother, Donnie? What if he said he's going to punch your fucking mother in the face? That would bother you, right? But my mother, no problem. My mom, a dying woman, 72 years old. No problem, right, Donnie? Donnie, why don't you come in here and defend yourself? You're not blocked. Why don't you come in and defend yourself? Why don't you tell us what the fuck is wrong with your brain? Because you're a fucking weirdo, first of all. You're another one of these cops, these fucking New York cops who just thinks that you're also a gangster at the same time. I got some pictures of you, dickhead. You guys, you got to see this fucking guy. You got to see how he dresses and how he acts. This guy is a cop. Let me make that clear. Okay? And I don't want to hear shit about what I'm saying about you, Donnie. I don't give a fuck. Okay? Because you earned it. You deserve it. You paid a guy who was saying he's going to punch my mother in the fucking face, and he was threatening to kill me. Okay? Calling my wife the R word and everything else. And you gave him money for that. Okay? So I'll say whatever the fuck I want about you. Yeah, he's supporting a guy who hasn't looked for a job in about 20 years and has no desire to do so. Exactly. Let me show you this guy. You want to see this dude? Would you take a look at this horse shit right here? This motherfucker is a cop. Does he look like he's trying to act as himself and give off the image that he's just a cop, a law-abiding citizen? Or does it look like he's trying to look like a gangster and probably thinks he is one, which is very possible because, again, he is a cop and a lot of them are gangsters. Okay? Let me show you something. Let me show you another one. Let me show you something. Let me show you another one. Let me show you something. Let me show you another one. 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 Let me show you anot You see this? Are you looking at this? He's a walking stereotype. He's really a walking stereotype. I swear to God. What do you guys think of those pictures? Tell me the truth. Oh, yeah, war. He absolutely did. Yeah, well, lots of cops are weirdos. Pizza is right. And BB from VA, you bring up a point there. You would think a cop. A, that's another thing, Donnie. You're a fucking cop. And you not only listen to a guy who's breaking the law on a regular basis, breaking state and federal law, no matter where the fuck he is, because he's threatening people over the internet. He's threatening to kill people, punch people in the face, assault people, blow people up, you name it. Not only do you watch it, but you contribute to it. Yeah, honorable crimes. It doesn't. You contribute to it. What is wrong with you? Are you trying to destroy your own life? I don't know, bro. He thinks he's a wise guy. Yeah. A walking wannabe. Yeah. Believe this shit? You heard him yesterday. Hey, Tony. Hey, buddy, take me off the internet. I'm not a YouTube guy, okay? Take me off YouTube. Go end that video, okay? I want to talk to you. Bet he don't talk like that when he's in court. Bet he don't talk anything like that. What a fine representative of the police department. Yeah. And this is why. It's cops like him that give all other cops a bad fucking name. There's a reason Christopher George hid his identity so well. Or at least we can't say that because I found him. I actually found him, and I put up his record and the fact that he was pretty much let go from the NYPD and all that stuff. But he's some sort of cop in Florida, and he's made that a complete and total secret. He never even let on to what county, anything like that. If he works for the sheriff's department or a police department, I don't remember exactly. If he did, I don't remember. Okay, but he kept that shit under tight wraps because if I got a hold of it, I would have done everything in my power to get him fired from his job. And I would have been able to. Because there's a clip of him walking with Tony Pizza and then sitting in a restaurant where he's talking about N-word this, N-word that. Christopher George, not Tony. Okay. Cops these days, they're trying to clean up their image because of all the, killings of innocent people. They're trying to clean up their image. It's all about good public relations now. They don't want their officers being seen doing shit like that. Makes the whole police department look bad. It'll get them fired. But here you are, dummy ragu. You decide, yep. Let me do everything I can to associate myself with the biggest scumbag on the planet and let everybody on YouTube know that I've done it. You are one dopey motherfucker, I'll tell you what. You really are. Really are. This guy is a dude who looks like he has a pretty good record as a cop, too. It looks like he's done some heroic things and everything else. What a way to piss it all away, Oh, man, Donald. I don't know what you were thinking. But you're fucked now because I'm not going to shut my mouth about you. I don't give a fuck. Okay? As long as you're contributing to that bullshit, to a guy who's talking about my wife, saying disgusting, horrible things about her. What do you think, Officer Ragu, when you hear him say that he's going to rape my daughter? Do your cop bells go off and say, oh my God, I can't be anywhere near this? It's bad enough that I'm not reporting it as a cop. I can't be anywhere near this. You didn't think about that, dipshit? You thought, I know what I'll do. While Tony Pizza's live threatening to punch a guy's elderly mother in the face, I'm going to chase him down and beg him to take my money because I'm a stupid fucking simp. You're probably another dipshit that believes Tony was in the mafia, huh? I swear to God, it makes me sick to say, but there are so many disgraceful Italians that I've come across since I've been on here that it's starting to, I don't know. I'm getting to that point where it's like, eesh. I don't want to share the same heritage with these people. But I have no choice. Wait, what does this say? Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Guys, you want to donate? For fuck's sake, can we donate today? Come on, man. Shit. No. No, see, and to elaborate on that yesterday, I sent him a Cash App with $1, and I said, what really happened? Now, this is before I heard the video. This is when I think Dimes called me and just kind of told me what happened. And Dimes was under the impression that there might have been a real confrontation, like that, like some guys, were really going to confront him, and maybe who knows? I heard that these guys tracked him down. Tony said, why are you following me? Something like that. Next thing you know, he ends the show. So, Tony Pizza comes back on, and somebody texted me and said, he said Donnie Ragu gave him $390. So I sent Donnie Ragu that $1 with the message, what really happened? Meaning, I didn't believe it. I thought Donnie Ragu, if you ran into him, maybe you'd whip his ass or slap him around or choke him up or something. But no. Then I heard the video where it actually took place, and I'm like, oh my God. Oh my fucking God. He's actually being nice to him and kissing his ass. Donnie Ragu's friend was like, you have no idea how happy he is he found you, man. What? What is it? You're treating Tony like a girl you've been trying to fuck since the 8th grade. What are you doing? God almighty. Philly Bob, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to fucking guzzle this water down and bring about 4 or 5 more bottles of water with me, and I'm skating. You don't understand. It's an addiction. I can't not skate. If there's a nice day and I don't skate, I feel like shit. Literally, physically, mentally, everything. It's an addiction now. So there's been nights where I've gone out and skated, like not like late at night, a couple times, but usually, sometimes 6, 7 o'clock, I'll go skate just because I didn't do it during the day. And I have to do it. It fucks me up mentally. So I have no choice. It's going to be tough today. I ain't going to lie. It's hot as a motherfucker. It's probably around 90 degrees right now. I might go to a different skate park just so I can be like more in the shade and not directly out in the sun, because that skate park is out in the open that I'm usually at. But I don't know. One way or another, I'm going out. Oh, it's 81. That ain't too bad. Oh, and it's going to be cloudy. The sun won't be out. It'll be all right. There's no wind. The wind would actually help on a day like today. Baby! You leaving? All right. What if Pizza shows up at the skate park? I'll beat him into a coma. That's what. Murder. What murder? I was looking at a comment section last night on some video, and it had nothing to do with John Gotti or anything like that, but it was some, I don't know what it was. I don't remember. But one of the comments was, nothing even happened. Something like that. What murder? I was thinking to myself, murder. What murder? Oh, shit. What do you think, guys? I want to hear your opinions. And I mean it. I want you guys to tell me your opinions in the comment section here, or in the chat. I'm sorry. What must be going through a guy's head? Donnie Ragu looks like a guy who probably has his shit together. Guarantee he has some money. You want to know how I know? You want to know? I'll show you. Somebody made a comment yesterday about how he probably makes 300 grand a year as a cop in Long Island, right? Oh, yeah, Mike? Yeah, it's probably going to be a scorcher. Let me see. Now, it's not quite that much, but Where in the fuck is it now? Oh, there it is. The topic is a cop that's obsessed with Tony Pizza. Another one. And also, let's not, forget that Tony Pizza is like, I heard that yesterday, after I ended the show, I stopped playing that live he was on. But I heard that he was, once people started really coming in and saying, who's Officer Donnie and all this, that he got real fucking nervous. Somebody sent me a screenshot of him and he looked like he was terrified. Yeah, because now you have to explain to everybody, since you're such a gangster and a tough guy and you're going to kill people, how you just wound up accidentally meeting up with another cop yesterday and then bragged about hanging out with him. Mr. Gangster, who never did a 302. Suffolk County, New York records show that Donald G. Lettieri held one job between 2015 and 2016. One of the most recent records in 2016 lists a job as police officer and a pay of $128,320. All that talk about cops should be paid more and blah, 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 blah. Really? Because let me tell you something. This ain't just New York. Okay. In my old neighborhood in West York, there was a fucking cop worked so much overtime. He made 110 grand or something. And there was a few others that were around the $100,000 area. Their base salary was like 53,000. So they pretty much made more in overtime or about the same as they did their regular hours. Okay. $128,320. All right. Now let's see. 2015. Oh, I didn't finish reading it. Hold on, let me finish reading it. $128,320 according to public records. This is 76.9% higher than the national average for government employees. Oh, wait. I fucked up. 76.9% higher than the average pay for county employees and 78.9% higher than the national average for government employees. Okay, that was 2016. 2015, worked as a police officer for Suffolk County, New York, and in 2015 had a reported pay of $118,735 according to public records. This is 63.6% higher than the average pay for county employees and 65.5% higher than the national average for government employees. Donald Lettieri, New York, 2015 payroll year. Suffolk County, New York is the employer. Workplace police, job title police officer, date hired 3/13/1995. What do you think? Believe this shit? I swear to God, man. This is an anomaly. I'm telling you, I've never seen anything like this. Otherwise successful people who are obsessed with, admire, and look up to a fucking lifelong loser. A lifelong loser. And now why? Why would they like him so fucking much? Why would you like Tony? If you like Tony Pizza, why would you like him? Is he funny? Sure, he's funny. But what's funny exactly? What does he do that's funny? You tell a lot of funny jokes that he read out of joke books, stuff like that. Does he have the potential of being a stand-up comedian? Or is the funniest shit he says even hateful? Like, the funniest thing I ever heard him say is, I have a tranny problem and I'm not talking about my car. That was him calling Josie a tranny. Now, hilarious, but still evil. Okay? Still evil. You understand? It's racism and homophobia and all types of crazy, hateful evil shit that he spews on a daily basis. And some of it is funny. But again, it's only funny because it's evil. Okay? Like a lot of people think the funniest things Tony Pizza does is talks about killing my family because they're sick in the fucking head. Okay? They think it's funny when he says that people shouldn't donate to, Children's Cancer Hospital because the money would be better off with him because they're not going to be around. Okay? They think it's funny when he says that kids aren't being taught right. Those are the words. That's his language. Kids aren't being taught right. So he doesn't care when they die in school shootings. They think it's funny when he says, that if he was the president, he'd send our military to war to die. They eat that shit up. They do. They eat that shit up. They think it's hilarious. You ever hear Tony just be funny without saying something horrible? No. So in other words, what is it that you like? Do you like that he lies through his teeth about being a mobster? No. Nobody can stand that, even his supporters, I guarantee it, because it's constant bullshit day after day. The story changes all the time, and it couldn't be more clear that it's complete and total horseshit, that it's none of it's true. So what is it that you like about Tony? You like that hateful shit. You love that. You love the racism. You love the homophobia. You love it. And that's why you donate to him, because he's saying the things that a cop could never say in his real life, because a cop will get fired immediately. Well, if they're caught, like publicly. If they're saying it in the police station, all good. They're all sitting around laughing, But if you're saying it publicly, and it could make the police department look bad, you'll be fired on the spot. Or at least, you'll be suspended with pay until there's an investigation and you can finally fire him. We know how that goes. So, again, it's like I always say, the people that pay him, they pay him to say the horrible shit that they can't say because they're people with jobs and families and homes and assets. They can't say this shit in 2025, 2024, 2023. They can't say it because it'll ruin their lives. Look at what goes on a daily basis in this country. You say the wrong thing on camera and your life is destroyed, ruined. You will lose your fucking job. You'll lose everything you have. You'll be sued. You'll fucking be blacklisted from whatever the fuck, industry you're in. You will be fucking destroyed. It's happened to movie stars. It's happened. Look at Elon Musk. Look at the damage he's done to himself. They want to oust him as the CEO of Tesla. Tesla sales have dropped more than any car company in the history of the fucking world because of his stupid Nazi salute and his support for that fucking scumbag. That's the richest man in the world. The one guy you would think cannot be canceled, and he's being canceled as we speak. To the point where now he left the administration and he's trashing the administration to try to redeem himself. The richest man in the world can be canceled. So, what are you thinking? I mean, that's what it is. They can't say these things. They can't walk around spewing that racism and all this. I told you it's the same thing with that movement, the MAGA movement. That's what it is. They can't walk around saying Mexicans are rapists. So they'll vote for the guy who does. You know what I mean? They'll support him. They'll go to his rallies. They'll cheer while he insults them. Because all they really want to hear is that racist shit. Doesn't that sound familiar? It's like when Tony Pizza tells Team Pizza to go fuck themselves, and the next day they're right back there donating to him. They don't even care if he abuses them. As long as he's abusing the people they hate, they will pay him to do it. So that's Donnie Ragu. You're one of them, buddy. You're one of them. So, what can I say other than you did it to yourself? You did. Let me see. Oh, that's what I'm saying, Mike's like, isn't it embarrassing sometimes? It's like some of these people, especially here on MobTube, it's like God almighty. I mean, I don't even want to fucking get into it. It makes me sick. People that are Italian on here, even just, partly Italian. I mean, holy shit. The cunt women with their fucking, raspy Long Island voices and their constant shit talking about men and starting fights and wars. The fucking neo-Nazi kid diddler, fucking rat bastard MRE. I mean, there's just so many that it just makes me sick. Makes me sick. Yeah, right. What loser cop is obsessed with pizza? Donnie Ragu? Donnie Ragu. A lot of state and Boston police officers are over 200,000. Unreal. Oh my God, me too. I was robbed by the cops when I was like 15 or 16. We got pulled over. Okay. We were in this area called Dover. We drove from Dover into York City to go see some girls. Okay. We drove past the fairgrounds. Now, right in the entrance of the fairgrounds, there's cops would sit, at least back then, to clock people and shit like that. And before when you're passing on Carlisle Road, And we went into the city. We went over. I forget what happened. I don't know if the girls weren't home. I don't remember what happened, but we left. We went back to Dover. So we passed him going into the city and passed him going out of the city. So he decided they went to buy drugs. Little did he know we were the drug dealers, but whatever. So he followed us. And there's laws about how long a cop can follow you without pulling you over, but they don't follow them. The cop followed us about, 6-7 miles. Okay. And then finally pulled us over. When he pulled us over, he said it's because the light above our license plate was out. Now, it wasn't my car. Somebody else was driving. I don't even know if I was driving age, like I said. So they pull us all out of the car now because a license plate light bulb is out. Okay. They pull us all out of the car. They tell us, they make up some probable cause bullshit. Their probable cause, I believe, was you went in and out of the city. That means you were there to buy drugs. Okay. So another, bunch of crooked horse shit they do. They pull us all out of the car. It was like 4 of us. And they search us from head to toe. They make us take all our shit out of our pockets and put it on the trunk before they search us, right? Altogether, it was like $400 and something we had between the 4 of us. Okay. And we all put it in a pile. We knew how much each of us had individually. So, they search us. They search the entire car. They find a book bag in the trunk. In the trunk, there's a little, minuscule amount of shake, like in the corner of a book bag, like that, you had a bag of weed in there, some shake came out, whatever. Little tiny bit. It wouldn't have weighed 1/10 of a fucking gram. Okay. And the cop makes a big deal out of this. And then finally he says, all right, now there's 2 of them. One's walking around the car. The other one's talking to us. He says, it's your lucky day. We're going to let this go. Because one of our, I don't remember if it was my mom or somebody was passing by and pulled over when this happened and raised the stink. One of our parents or something. So the cops tell us, okay, it's your lucky day. We're going to let you go with a warning. Okay. Now the reason they did that is because it was a completely and totally illegal stop. It was illegal search and all that shit. It was complete bullshit from the top down. Now, if they would have found some serious shit like an ounce of crack, they would have made it work. Okay. But there's no way they could have arrested us for this little bit of weed and justified it in court that they followed us all that time, all that horse shit. Anyway, he says, it's your lucky day. Get your shit, get in the car and get out of here. When we went to get the money off the trunk and our wallets and shit like that, there was about, if I remember correctly, about $100 left out of the $400 and something. So it wasn't our lucky day. It was their lucky day. That's one of the first experiences I had with the police as far as them, harassing the living shit out of me, like they tend to do, okay, to people in general. That was one of the first experiences. So you can imagine how I started to look at cops from that point on. Okay. which is another reason for all that shit talking about he's a cop caller and all that. You know, you people have driven me insane by threatening to kill my family and hack them and steal their information and ruin their lives and call their jobs. You've made me do something so out of character. I've never done it in my life. I never called the cops. I got robbed at gunpoint. I didn't call the fucking cops. I got jumped when I was 16 years old by 9 guys. They almost killed me. I wouldn't even go to the hospital. My fucking head was cracked open. You could still see the scar back here. I wouldn't even go to the hospital because I knew they would call the cops. I had my house burglarized. I wouldn't call the cops. A tragedy took place with somebody I love right at my own home in Memorial Day 2006. Something that wound up destroying my life for at least the next 15 years. And I still have nightmares about every single night to this day. I have nightmares about it. I can't even sleep to this day because of it. And we didn't call the cops. Okay? And a lot of that is because I was in the streets, of course. A lot of that is because I didn't believe in it. Because I was in the streets and I was raised a certain way, okay? But a lot of it was also that I saw how they do things, okay? And I learned one thing. When you call the cop, I guess, I don't know if I froze for a second there. I told you, I had a friend named Misty. She worked at the West Manchester Mall, okay? It used to be a big mall. Everybody hung out there and shit. She got assaulted by a guy. There was some guy who was talking shit to her. I don't know if she talked a little shit back. I don't know. Whatever happened, he punched her in the fucking face. Almost knocked her out cold, okay? She calls the cops. The cops came. They didn't even ask her what happened. They just immediately arrested her on a warrant. The guy who punched her in the face, scot-free, got off. They weren't even worried about it. They wanted her for this warrant. I guess she must have owed money, you know? So anyway, sorry about that rant. But speaking of money, for the love of Christ, if any of you give a living shit about me or this show, if you enjoy coming in here every day and hanging out with each other and always having this place to go and being able to count on these shows every day, and I entertain you and I help you through your ride to work or your day at work or whatever the fuck it is, I make you laugh and you really want these shows to keep going and you don't want me to lose my mind, shut the channel down and go get a fucking job somewhere, please, for the love of fucking Christ, donate for fuck's sake. There's 113 people, guys. What in the fuck is going on? It's been a month, almost a month and a half. People are not donating. What is happening here? Holy shit. Everybody went broke in the beginning of May. Something changed between the last day of April and the first day of May. The whole fucking community went completely broke. How is that possible? I wonder if Donnie will find it funny if we call the school he works at. No, I don't think he'll find that funny at all. No. I wonder if Donnie will find it funny if he got fired for hanging out with Tony Pizza. Yeah, he wouldn't find that funny either. But you know, this is the thing you got to worry about, Donnie. Like, I'm not going to bust your balls other than on here. I'm not going to call your job. I'm not going to do all that shit. The problem is, though, that somebody might, because you're friends with a guy who has threatened to kill multiple people's families. A guy who he threatened to go to Florida and walk in a woman's law office and split her fucking head open. He threatened to drive an RV filled with explosives through my house and blow up my entire family, which includes a 72-year-old elderly, a sick woman, and a fucking 13-year-old boy. Okay? He's threatened to kill my 13-year-old stepson on I don't even know how many occasions. He's threatened to rape my daughter. Okay, he's threatened. He's terrorized people's families, called people's family members in the middle of the night, threatened to kill them, told them that their loved ones are gay and made them, sick, all types of shit. This guy has done so much harm to so many people, and you're a guy in a position of authority, in a very delicate position. You work in a school of all places. You could be fired for anything in an instant. and you decide that you're going to contribute to this guy financially so you can enable him to stay on YouTube and keep doing this shit, keep threatening people's lives and all this horse shit. Yeah. I mean, if anybody does, I don't blame them. I'm not encouraging it, but I don't blame them. Oh, really? Yeah, I believe it. But he was a dickhead cop. The kind I had growing up, they would mess with us as recreation. That's what a lot of them do, you know? Now, again, I'll always say, are there some cops with good intentions? I don't like to say good cops. Cops with good intentions that do their job the way they're supposed to and actually do have some desire to help people and protect society. Absolutely. I've met some myself. But are there a ton of them like the ones I described? No question about it. You see them on the news all the time. Yeah, I had cops beat me, try to take me or try to make me confess to a murder. Meanwhile, I was in Europe when the murder took place. They don't care. If they can make it work, they'll figure out a way. You don't have to be guilty. No. They were no. I was 15, 16 years old. They were here. I forget what police department. I think that's another thing that makes it funny. I think it was York City. Okay. Now, you know how many jurisdictions are between York City and where they pulled us over? There's West York, there's West Manchester, and there's Dover. Okay. 3 different jurisdictions aside from York City. They followed us from York City to Dover and pulled us over. Are they? Well, let's hope he's found not guilty. I'm not saying they're all bad, but when it comes to that thin blue line, they will lie like crazy. Listen, man, their number one job is to protect themselves and each other. That's it. Long before they want to protect any of us. So that whole speech and everything, nothing, right, guys? Fucking disgusting. What do you want me to do? I haven't been a dick like this in a while, but do you expect me to just keep coming on and doing fucking shows? Like everybody likes. I fucking had it with this bullshit. What do you expect? You expect that there's a couple of big donors that'll just keep taking care of everything? That's not a thing. That's not going to happen. I need people to donate all the time. I haven't had the type of morning. Okay. I had a bad morning. This is not a good day for me to get stiffed by all my people. You know, it's not a good day. What's this?
In that casino. It's on. You know what I mean? And I'll catch him there. I know I will. I know for a fact I'll catch him there because all he needs is a good payday. And it's going to be him and Shannon going to have Shannon time. Because they're both degenerate scumbags.
Well, I don't need a good payday to have Shannon time. We have Shannon time all the time, fuckface. And we don't always go to the casino either. Oh, look at this. I don't know if this is for real or not. $50 from Detective O'Sullivan, NYPD. I don't know what to make of that. All I'll say is thank you for the $50. I don't believe this is really a cop, but hey, thank you for the $50. I hope it's not. Thank you very, very much. Look at that. You guys won't donate to me, but possibly a cop did. Jesus. Steve Renzo. Hey, FBS. Steve Renzo. Hey, FBS. Putting pizza aside, which I actually agree is a scumbag piece of shit. You have an obvious disdain and hatred for law enforcement, and you admit it. So why do you always call them over YT beef? I don't. Always, Steve Renzo? Think about what you're saying, you stupid motherfucker. And you're probably a cop yourself. How many times have I beefed with different people? How many times have I had my life threatened and my family's lives threatened? And how many times have I called any type of law enforcement? Go ahead and do the math. I'll be sitting right here. You stupid fuck. Always. I'd be on the phone with them 24 hours a day. I get emails, text messages, phone calls. People are going to blow my fucking brains out. They're going to do this, and this to somebody in my family. I got one scumbag who literally threatens to kill my family on a daily basis, multiple times a day. I have other douchebags who insinuate things and every fucking thing else. A whole community full of people who wants to kill me and my family. And I've called the actual cops twice. One time I told him I don't even want charges pressed. I just want them to talk to the guy because he won't stop threatening to rape my daughter. Steve, I know that's crazy, right? Calling a guy, that's insane to do something like that. And the feds, once when, again, somebody threatened to come here and hurt my family. And the other time when somebody was using a hacker from another continent to dig into my wife's personal information, including all of our bank information, and then send it to me as a way to blackmail me and make it clear that if I do things they don't like, they're going to destroy my wife's entire life and mine, including financially. So, I don't know. I don't know what would drive a guy, even a guy who's not a fan of the cops, to do something like that. I don't know what would make a guy, after years of having his family threatened in every different way, get to the point where he does something completely out of character because he's at his wit's end. And the only other option, if the cops don't take care of it, is that I have to go somewhere and kill somebody and throw my entire life away. Steve, I don't know. You're right. I'm out of my mind. What am I thinking? Dumb fuck.
Now, somebody told me, I didn't go watch your show, but somebody told me that you actually
all right,
put
Mike.
her back into the room.
Guys, tonight, Mike Slick, 7:15. Everybody go watch him, donate if you can. But Mike, I'll tell you the truth. After seeing this show, if I was you, I would just save your time and hang out with your wife or something, because you ain't gonna make a dime probably. I don't want to jinx you. Well, let's just say hopefully you have other people in your chat that don't hang out in this one that might actually donate to you. Because if you're relying on the usuals, I don't know if you're going to be seeing any money. Just being honest. Yeah, there's the link. Steve wants to grab it. Steve Renzo, you're more than welcome to grab it. I don't even know if that's the link you mean, Sally.
He actually brought her back into the room. So that was a desperate move. I want to touch on a couple things.
Oh, okay. Link to your show. Okay, it's in the chat. Yeah. So guys, go over there and you set a reminder or something, And since you guys don't like me and you're not donating to me, maybe you could donate to Mike and help him out. I'm sure Mike's going to put on a good show, so help him if you can. Motherfucker. Oh, War, $5 for donate, mofos. Thank you, War. I appreciate that, brother. And BB from VA and Detective O'Sullivan. I think it is Detective, right? Yeah. And who else? Of course, Sally and Gerard. I think that's it. All right, let me play this, and I'm getting the fuck off of here.
Things. I want to touch on a couple of things. And, people are asking me about it. And first of all, don't ask me about mob stuff. I got no interest in the mob. And I'm retired.
No problem, Mike.
Been
Good luck
retired since
tonight, bro.
1997.
Good luck, seriously.
So, I have no dealings with them. I don't believe in that lifestyle anymore. And that's why, if anybody's got a brain, understands that, you know, I'm really trying not to hurt anybody. I really am. I'm really trying not to break my word with God and hurt anybody ever again. Because I made a promise to God that I would never kill or hurt anybody ever again. And he gave me a chance. Because here I am breathing fresh air, driving around in my fucking Batmobile. And, you know, you people wouldn't understand any of that because you're not street people. But,
Yeah, right. Joe Root, $4.99. Thank you, Joe. Thank you very much, brother. I appreciate it. I don't know when this is going to pick up again or if it is, but I have never seen things this bad. I mean, luckily, I've done okay on cash, but even that's come to a screeching halt over the last few days. And super chats, I mean, nobody super chats anymore. It's like a few people that do it. I don't know what I did to you guys. I really don't. If anybody's worried about them taking a percentage, guys, it's always been that way, and you always super chatted, and you've made it so I could make a living. So don't worry about that. I don't know what to do. I'm grateful
for the second chance I got.
The second chance. Yeah, okay. You never went to jail, bro. You never got in any trouble. You spent 23 days in the county. That's it. I don't even know, guys. I'm out of it. I got my mind on so many things this fucking morning I've had. He might have said some shit in there that I want to use and, you know, ridicule him, use to ridicule him and make fun of him and all that. But my head's not in it right now. This money thing is driving me fucking insane. Sonny Grosso, the song father, you always look out for me too. You're a good dude, man. You're a generous guy, and I appreciate you, brother. One Fat Bald-Sicilian membership. That's awesome. Thanks, man. All right, guys, I'm gonna go now, and I'm going to go to the skate park, and there is no chance that I'm coming back on today because I'd be doing it for free. So I don't know, man. I don't know what I'll do, but something's got to happen. I don't think people understand that the show will eventually have to go away. I don't think people get it. But anyway, I love you all. And until next time, salute.